Today, I would like to talk to you about Leslie County, Kentucky. It is a simple place with a population of just under 12,000 people. There are no exciting landmarks, and nothing special ever happens here. As a matter of fact, according to a New York Times article from just a couple of years ago, Leslie County was deemed the second hardest place to live in America. Why am I talking about what seems to be such a dull place? Because this forgotten land is my home. Though the number of people here is few, they are no less valuable than a group of people from a large city. They have great physical and spiritual needs that many of them cannot meet on their own. First, I would like to share with you what my county looks like. Then, I would like to discuss the needs of my county. And finally, I would like to tell you why it is important that these needs are met. Leslie County has some of the most beautiful landscapes that most people, unfortunately, will never see. The mountains here are breathtaking. They stretch high into the clouds and form an awe-stricken view of God's creation. Leslie County happens to be the redbud capital of the world. And in the spring, this is greatly evident, as you cannot help but notice the whimsical purple puffs every time you turn your head. The roads wind and curve throughout the mountain. Every time I get in my car, I am surrounded by a stunning view. The wildlife here is like what you would see at a log cabin resort. There are several deer that live within the mountains. It is not hard to find elk or even bears here, as many animals claim this area as their home. What a great variety of birds we have, filling the sky with their bright colors and their beautiful song. Yes, this county is truly a beautiful place when you are focusing on the nature within it. The economy here is not as beautiful as the land that it dwells in. The houses here are mostly old trailers, many of which are falling apart, and some of which are filled with far too many people. You will not find a great number of stores, restaurants, or other businesses because there simply aren't many. Without many businesses, there are few jobs, making Leslie County a very difficult place to live. For the most part, families here stick together. However, just like many other places in the country, divorce is ever growing. Single parents strive to make ends meet for their children, which is difficult when there are no jobs to be found. With a greater education, more jobs would become available to people. However, so few people seek a higher education, let alone finish high school. Knowing how hard it is to get a job and not having the funds to go to college, many people become hopeless. Because there is so little to do here and so much hopelessness, some of those people in the county have given into drug addiction. This destroys their own lives as well as their friends and family. People here make their own drugs, use them, and even sell them. It is a common practice around here, and most law enforcers allow it to continue on. It is human nature for boredom to lead to crime. People become creative in the way in which they make money. Many of these schemes are illegal. They justify their actions because they are trying to help themselves and their families get by. They see no option to care for the needs of their family, so they do what they believe is best. The physical needs here are quite great. However, the spiritual needs are far greater. Many people here do not have a personal relationship with God. They are lost spiritually. You will find at least one church on every street, but many of them do not teach or encourage the true gospel. The numbers within the church are rapidly dwindling. The churches that do teach the gospel often struggle to make ends meet because they do not have support from the community. Though many people here believe in God, they believe He exists, they have not accepted His grace in their own lives. They may pray when they need something, or even go to church from time to time, but they do not know Jesus as their own personal Savior. The need for food, clothing, shelter, jobs is an education, and an education are great. But far more importantly, they are in desperate need of a Savior. You may wonder why it matters if these people have their needs met or not. Their needs do not directly affect you in any way. Quite honestly, the needs of this county are easy to forget if you don't dwell here. Allow me to explain to you why I have a burden for this community and the people in it. For starters, I live here. No one wants to see the people that they live among suffer. However, even if I did not live here, as a believer, I should still care for people here and strive to, at the very least, see if they are being reached with the gospel. You see, as Christians, we're called to care and share the gospel with everyone, not just people that are easy to reach. We are called to care for the poor, the widow, and the orphan, all of which are found here. Yet this place is forgotten by most of the country, especially the flourishing cities that are just a few hours away by car. People choose to forget that this land exists, and because of that, many of the people here continue to suffer. I am not saying that all Christians must come to Appalachia, but I am saying that all Christians should be willing to help and serve where the Lord leads them. You may not have known of the great needs of this area, but I hope that this quick look into forgotten America has led you to see the pressing needs of the individuals here. For the very sake of the lost souls, the needs of Leslie County must be met. Thank you.